Kahangahangang katangian ng isang mahusay na karunungan ay ang paggamit ng pinakanatural sa mabisang produkto matatagpuan. Positibo sa lahat ng bagay, sa physical, emotional at spiritual. Kasaganahan sa buhay, ang hangat dinuman. Nawala ang kalusugan ay kayamanan. Nawala ay kayamanan sa kalusugan. Pagkakataon, tulungan ang bawat isa, na ang bawat pamilya maiwasan ang karamdaman. Isang bagong henerasyon, harapin ang hamon ng buhay. May pag-ibig, tunay na kapayapaan, tagumpay at pagkakaisa sa lipunan. Ang kalusugan ay kayamanan.
ginamit ko dito sa Noble Life na binigay sa akin. Ang una, itong cleanse. Ito, ang sabi ng doc, 2 times a week ko tinig ito. Ito po yung mga ginamit ko dito sa Noble Life na binigay sa akin. Ang una, itong cleanse. Ito, ang sabi ng doc, 2 times a week ko tinig ito.
The cleanse itself as a soluble in insoluble fiber. If you do some cleansing, you buy it in the drugstore, it's only laxative. You're able to remove your bowel normally, but you're not able to cleanse your blood impurities. That's why we have a product that is so unique and clinically proven and studied because it has a soluble and insoluble fiber, as well as it brings your pH level into alkalinity. They are worried because if you take the product, you will have ankylosis or alkaline. So do not worry because 80% of what we eat nowadays is more acidified and 20% only what we eat is only alkaline foods. As we age, so mahina na metabolismo mo, wala ka na siguro ng ehersisyo, so you're suffering from stress or prolonging the stress, leading for oxidative stress. So better for you cleanse as well because lifestyle kasi ng tao na so wala nang, especially nowadays po, sa bahay ka lang. So whatever you grab this food, so maraming preservativo, junk food, so maraming mga siguro chemicals with that product or instant food, so it's bad for you. You know what? The colon has no property of metabolism. It's only a septic tank. It's your storage bank. So you have to clean it with a broom. That's why while taking the cleansing, it has a soluble and insoluble fiber. So it cleans your colon and abnormalities as well, in leaving the environmental factors that your organs functions normally, as well as the secondary effect. You're able to eliminate the toxins and the heavy metals that stays in your blood. That's why as long as you live, as long as you eat, you have to cleanse.
Hi. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm live now. A healthy Saturday evening na naman po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to our chat with our doctor every Saturday nights at 8 o'clock in the evening. Magandang gabi po sa lahat ng mga viewers namin, not only in the Philippines but also in Germany, in Milan, in Hong Kong, in Singapore, in Netherlands, and all the rest of the global offices of Noble Life International. So I am Miss Nancy, the Business Development Director of Noble Life International. So ngayong gabi is another exciting chat with our doctor because our one of our favorite doctors all the way from Cebu will be chatting with us. So, but before that, I would like to invite everyone. So, we are 8 days away to our upcoming event this coming Saturday, the New Frontier Theater, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So 18 years and to infinity. So as you can see in our poster, we're gonna have Miss Culi Desma, the pop diva, and Mr. Renz Fernando to grace our celebration of life event of real stories of saving lives. And in the middle of tonight's chat with our doctor, we will have a surprise guest to personally invite all of you, lahat po ng ating mga viewers. So, Mark, let's have our doctor for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome and a very good evening to our Dr. Librando all the way from
Hey,
Cebu. Good evening, Doc.
hello, Nancy. Good
Yes,
evening, and to
Doc.
all our
Yes.
viewers worldwide.
Oo nga, oo nga. Magandang
Yeah,
magandang gabi sa iyo, Doc.
yeah,
I'm gonna see you in 8 days' time. Sa next Saturday, oh, less than 8 days. Sa next Saturday is
yeah.
our celebration of life event, and later meron po tayong surpresang bisita to personally invite everyone sa ating
Dapat naman,
celebration of life.
dapat naman.
18 glowing years of Noble Life International, and isa ka
For
sa
many,
mga
many
pioneer,
years.
Dr. Brando. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
for many years we've been with each other.
Oo nga.
And hindi natin binitiwan talagang yung noble life.
Oo nga, oo nga. And that's my favorite line, Dr. Librando, a celebration of life. Because for 18 years, all we have with Noble Life International are really, really real stories of saving lives. Di ba, Doc?
Yes, of course. It started with saving one life, and then the rest was a domino effect.
Yes, it's
Maganda.
countless. Yes. And tonight, Doc, well, it sounds basic, but our topic tonight, right, is the very same thing that Noble Life has been campaigning in the last 18 years, right? Ang ating Linis Colon campaign. So now
Yeah.
we call it to complete and make it more clear, right? Our campaign, we call it Linis Colon, Iwas Sakit. So that's why our topic tonight on our chat is colon care. Alam mo ba, Doc, marami pa rin hindi nakakaintindi ng word na detoxification.
Uh,
And marami ring hindi nakakaalam kung ano ang Tagalog ng colon. So, from the questions that I see tonight, right, it's very basic, but I think it's very important that for our many listeners to really understand what is detoxification, what is linis colon, what is colon, and all that. So, hindi ko na patagalin, Doc, kasi alam ko maraming manonood sa atin and they always like this Saturday night of a very informative chat with Doctor.
Thank you.
So, first question tayo, Doc. This is from
Okay.
Mercy Oriendo, 37 years old, from Cebu. Ano po
Mm.
ba ang colon? Ano ang tungkulin nito sa ating katawan?
Ang colon, yun ang tinatawag natin na paborito nyo dyan sa Manila. At saka ngayon, nandito na rin sa amin sa Cebu, yung goto.
Mhm.
Yun ang colon sa
Goto?
baka. Ha? Yung goto.
Mhm.
Ha? Those are the parts, the terminal parts of the gastrointestinal tract, which measures around something like 1.5 meters sa tao. And that is the large intestines. Okay? It is
Mhm.
the longest part of the digestive system, and it receives completely digested food galing sa bituka natin, no? Sa small intestines, saka sa stomach. And then ang function niya, hindi lang
Alright.
pag-receive ng digested food, it also removes water and some nutrients and electrolytes from the digested food. Kaya kailangan ang colon malinis. Dahil sa katamaran natin kumain ng mga masarap na gulay kasi ang gulay kasi hindi masarap. Kaya sabi ko, masarap na gulay. Ayaw na natin kumain ng gulay. Gusto na lang natin sabaw na lang, ganun. Pero actually, it is from the gulay that we need the fibers. It is from the gulay that it's not from the rice anymore because ang rice natin is so polished to make it white and taste delicious, right? So, kung hindi delicious hindi palis ang rice, ang mangyari, walang lasa. Parang yung tingnan mo lang yung black rice tsaka yung brown rice, walang kalasa-lasa talaga yun because it's full of fibers. Now, when they remove those fibers na nakasama na sa darak, andun ang fibers sa darak. So, ang mangyari, ang maiwan doon is the gluten of the rice, which is polished rice, and it is the gluten that is so sticky that will mix with the oil, the oil from the large intestines and the small intestines and the stomach coming from the food, and they will mix it and it will be converted because of the acid. It will be converting the gluten into something like a black, sticky, mucoid goo or ano yun, yung dumi. Okay? So ngayon, because it's so sticky, it will stick to the walls of the
Colon.
large intestines. Nakadikit na yan. Pagkadikit na yon, then it will cover the whole thing and then it will cause, siyempre, katawan natin is a foreign body, ang mucoid goo, then it will create an irritation. And that's why we will have a chronic allergic condition. And for people who are so sensitive to such kind of mucoid plaque, then more often they will develop asthma, chronic diarrhea, chronic psoriasis, acute psoriatic episodes, and then chronic psoriasis, and then mercurial temper because simply mainit sila, madali lang silang magalit because of the irritation inside. So mataas ang level of the cortisol hormones mo is so high that you become so irritable and then mangangati yung katawan mo, pati yung balat, lahat. Then you can become also allergic even to your own sweat. So that is why we need to clean that colon in order for the colon to absorb all the nutrients and the solid waste and the materials, the electrolytes coming from the partially digested food galing sa stomach para makumpleto ang digestion. Pag hindi na kumpleto ang digestion, ano mangyari? We become anemic and we become obese because we only absorb the carbohydrates. We don't absorb the electrolytes. We don't absorb the minerals and the trace elements. So we become weak. Okay? So gano'n ang mangyayari. Matamlay ang katawan mo, palagi kang inaantok, and also, you are a very good candidate for electrolyte depletion and even polyp formation. Yung
Alright.
polyp can lead to colon cancer. Okay?
Okay.
That is the reason why kailangan natin ang colon.
Okay. So ibig sabihin, Doc, am I getting you clear, Doc? Am I getting you clear, Dr. Librando, na pag ang ating colon is non-functional, kumbaga, I mean, not functioning properly, so nagkakaroon ng mga manifestations sa skin.
Marami.
Yeah.
May allergic
And
reaction,
then,
psoriasis.
so kaya nga may mga manifestations sa skin. So kumbaga pag hindi nagfa-function ng tama yung ating colon, so kung may mga blockage, so ang mga manifestations, yung mga itch na yan at saka yung mga skin problems. And then you are saying yung anemic and all this.
Yeah, it's true. So,
Okay.
kita mo yung mga artista, and celebrities, they usually go to wellness centers for complete detoxification and it costs them a lot of money.
All right. So it won't
Pero
affect.
dito sa Noble Life, simple lang eh. Cleanse lang.
Okay.
Cleanse lang.
Yeah. The simplest one to do detoxification.
Yeah.
Okay, Doc. Yeah, thank you, Doc. So
Next.
follow-up question number 2 is from Oliver Tahudar, 46 years old, from Pasig. How to take care of our colon. Sabi mo nga, Dr. Librando, colon, to clearly understand, is like the goto. the largest part of our intestine, that big one, right? So how to take
Yeah.
care of our colon?
How do you take care of that one? Well, you have to clean the colon in a natural way. How
Mm-hmm.
do you clean it in the natural way? Drink a lot of water. So have to flush all those dirts outside to, to flush it out pag marami kang nainom na tubig. But it's not only the one. It's not only water. You have to take a lot of fiber and make also regular exercise. What is the reason why we have to make regular exercise? Maski kunting ganon lang, to make yourself, active, because it will also increase peristaltic movement, or the movement of your stomach, of your intestines, not the stomach,
Okay.
intestines, right? So pag malakas na ang movement doon, we call it peristaltic movement, it will help push all these food materials we call feces. That is the end product
Poop.
of our digestion.
The
Feces,
poop. Yeah,
stool,
the feces.
yung
Yeah,
poop.
the poop.
Lalabas at lalabas yan. Pero paano
Mm-hmm.
siya lalabas lahat kung walang fibers na tumutulong sa loob? Walang yung mga janitor doon. Nga,
Mm-hmm.
yung microbiome din, yung mga bacteria doon, there's a good bacteria, the bad
Mm-hmm.
bacteria that will act on it will decay the fibers from the vegetables, and for all
Mm-hmm.
the from all the food that we eat. It will
Mm-hmm.
decay. It will enhance the putrefaction. No? So pag nalusaw na yan doon, ma-absorb na ang lahat ng amino acids, lahat ng mga vitamins, minerals, and trace elements. So hindi na tayo matamlay. Hindi na tayo malakas na tayo. Hindi na tayo anemic. That is
Mm.
how we do it. Okay? Then we have to limit also the red meat consumption. We have to also to limit the carbohydrates. Because pag sobrahan na yung unlimited rice kasi, actually, it is the unlimited rice that is, I would say, the culprit ngayon. Because
The
sabi
culprit.
natin, yeah, rice is life. It's true. But then, if you think, if you think something like before 1980s, before the introduction of only rice, everybody was so slim, so
Mm-hmm.
healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi kagaya ngayon, ang dami lang may sakit. Pati sakit sa bato. Yung
Oh,
yung dialysis. Marami na. Marami ng obese.
all right.
Tinitingnan ko nga yung mga old pictures ko with my
Mm-hmm.
classmates.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at myself and my classmates. We are so slim. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We only started to get big and fat when we become doctors already. We are already eating well because of the unlimited rice that's already introduced to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now, makita mo lahat is obese.
Yeah.
It's very lucky if you will find someone who is thin. Now,
Yeah. All
then you
right.
have to hold the sugar, increase your fiber uptake, and
Mm-hmm.
then also you have to help your body now increase the microbiome. So how do you do it? Simple lang. You take this simple yogurt, or I don't like to endorse any, just yogurt, because
Yogurt. Also, yogurt is good
yeah,
for colon care.
yeah, you take yogurt because, or then you can get Ersiflura uh,
Mm-hmm.
vial. You drink it, because that's what I always give to my patients when it comes to something like diarrhea sila for no apparent reason. Well, actually, there should be a reason, but then wala naman ako nakain na masama, Dok.
Mm-mm.
Kain lang ako ng yung prutas, ganun.
Mm-mm.
Pero kung isa lang, bakit nagdiarrhea ako? So,
Mm-mm.
sabi ko, it must be because you have an inflammation of your intestines, kasi hindi
Mm-mm.
na siya nasanay sa pagkain ng mga ganun. So, you take
Mm-mm.
something, you buy
Mm-mm.
this one.
All right.
This is um, no less than 50 billion microbiomes in one vial. You drink it,
Okay.
and then you will see it will stop the diarrhea, and it's true. It will stop the diarrhea immediately.
Okay. Okay, Doc. So, Doc, tama po ba na sabihin ko na um, yun nga, it's wrong to promote what you call this only rice kasi nga ang nangyayari kaya maraming mga big tummy, kaya maraming mga obese kasi hindi na balanse yung kinakain ng mga tao nowadays because they eat too much carb.
Yeah,
Sobrang dami ng rice.
we should promote balanced diet.
Yeah, correct.
Only rice is you are only concentrating on carbohydrates.
Kaya nga. So
I
minsan dala
remember
ng
there was one time ay yung isang senator ata o congressman pa yun
Mhm,
na babae, she
mhm.
wanted to impose a law na banning only rice. Ang dami
Iba-iba.
nagalit.
I thought it's done already.
I don't know. But it
Mhm.
was, marami nagalit sa kanya. Because if you tell the truth, then if it is removing the comfort zone of the people, they will become angry. No matter kung masaktan sila, basta
Mhm.
puno ang tiyan nila, happy sila. Yan ang
Yeah.
gusto.
The feeling of being busog and minsan dala na rin ng kahirapan Dok, no? Kasi minsan tinitipid yung ulam tapos mas maraming rice.
Totoo. Kasi ang
Dok.
ulam sa atin dito, mahal. Kaya
Mm.
sabi, ako nga,
Konting ulam, maraming
that is the
rice.
common kung ano yung expression ng tatay at nanay natin. Kain ka ng maraming kanin para mabusog. Kasi ang mahal-mahal ng ulam.
Oo.
Oh.
Oo nga.
Lagyan mo lang ng kunting ulam, yung tuktok ng yung kanin mo.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's a sad reality. Anyway, thank you, Doc. So, yeah, so that is to take care of our colon. So we have to balance our diet. Number 3 question, Doc. This is from Jessica Lim, 36 years old, from Sampaloc, Manila. Sabi po niya, Dr. Librando, ako po ay constipated. May epekto po ba to sa kalusugan ng aking bituka?
Of course, if you are constipated, that shows that you have a very bad habit in eating, in the choice of food. Right?
Mhm.
Because it can it reflects a very bad effect on your body. It is a common
Mhm.
complaint sa mga tao ngayon na gusto lang yung bang they don't like to stray away from the comfort zone. So gusto lang nila basta kung kain ng sila basta ito masarap ito eh. Maski it's not balanced, it's not correct, walang fibers, basta masarap sa pakiramdam nila. But
Mhm.
we should remember that it can always reflect something serious in your body. And more
Yeah.
often, it is polyp formation or cancer of the colon.
Talaga, Doc?
Yun.
Doc, sorry, Doc, ha. So, medyo i-highlight natin to, Dr. Librando. Because sometimes, right, people don't see the seriousness of being constipated. So, yeah, maybe we can elaborate on this one that
We have to we have to poop every day.
we have to poop
Every
every.
day. And
Mhm.
you cannot do it alone with just eating simple white bread. Kasi hindi nagda-diet ako kasi Doc, hindi ako kumakain ng kanin kasi ayaw ko nang tumaba. Gusto ko mag-slim down pero hanggang ngayon hindi pa ako nag-slim down. Bakit? Hindi pa nag-trim yung ito kasi kain sila ng maraming white bread. White bread naman has no fibers at all. It's full of gluten. And gluten will be converted into
Ah.
a sticky mucoid plaque inside our
Oh.
intestines. Kaya lalabas yon, kunti na lang, kuha na lang siya, yung sticky pa yung, at saka yung, ang amoy doon, talagang hindi mo makuha ng amoy. Because it absorbs all the bad thing. Now, if that person will undergo colonoscopy, makikita mo, itim. Itim ang kuha niya, ang bituka. Itim yan.
Ah, talaga? I
So,
see. Hindi rin
it
pala
is
pwedeng
suggested,
sobra-sobra sa white bread?
hindi maganda. At saka it will raise
Okay.
your cholesterol, especially your triglycerides.
Oh, triglyceride. Okay. Oh, yung laging lumalabas sa QRMA result. Kasi nga, mahilig kumain ng tinapay at saka carbs. So, ganun
Hindi
pala.
maganda yan.
Kasi,
Kain ka ng tinapay, wala problema, kain ka, pero it's just 1 or 2 pieces. That's all.
So,
And
Doc,
also,
safe ba yung mga kumakain na ng wheat bread?
yeah, ang wheat bread kasi, meron na siyang fibers yung wheat bread. But
Kahit papaano.
it's not totally safe because uh, it's a wrong information given out. It's a wrong signal. Kasi wheat bread
Tama?
is still gluten, right? Meron pa
Wheat
rin
bread is still
gluten yan.
gluten.
Maraming
Alright.
gluten yan. Kasi
Uh-huh.
coming from wheat is maraming gluten. Pero
Oh.
hindi lang masyadong na-polish ang fibers out of the wheat. Kaya tawag nila wheat bread. But I tell you, a pure wheat that is not polished and then just pounded to form a flour will not taste good. Yung black bread,
Mhm.
yan, walang lasa. Tsaka you don't know how to describe it. Pero iyon ang kinain ng mga peasants doon sa Russian area, yung mga masyadong malamig kasi they
Mm.
have no more time to grind the wheat into something making a white flour, no, wala. So ang flour nila doon is something like brown.
Mhm.
Yan, tawag nila doon is ano yan? Sour bread, something like that.
Sardo?
Oh, something like that. Hindi ko na alam yun.
Alright.
Pero
Okay.
it's all full of fibers, but walang lasa.
Yeah. Yun nga eh. Kung alin yung tamang pagkain, kung
Walang
alin
lasa.
yung masustansya, yun ang walang lasa. Kung alin yung mga unhealthy, yun yung masarap.
Oh.
So I think that's a
Okay,
sad
next.
reality, but I think the choice is up to us. Okay, thank you, Doc. Ha, I'll proceed to question number 4. Dr. Librando, paano po malalaman kung may health issue na ang aking colon? This is from Ma'am Elvira Chavez, 63 years old, from Caloocan. I like this question because tama naman, ano yung mga warning signs ko
Ah,
pag alanganin na
mangyari
may issue
ganito
na ang
yan.
colon ko? What are the
Ah,
triggers? Yeah, I like
kasi
this
tayo
one.
dito sa Pilipinas kasi we don't have uh, a real insurance for health. Kasi kung meron
Okay.
tayo, you still have to pay.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi kagaya na sa Europe o sa Amerika na when it comes to health, punta ka lang doon. Basta when you are younger, you go to work, and then
Mm-hmm.
if you have a job, the government will automatically deduct, and you are required to get an insurance
Mm-hmm.
because they need to have that insurance, to be given to you during the time that you are going to retire.
All right.
Mangyari sa atin, pinipolitiko nila yon ang insurance natin, and yan sa
Kaya
PhilHealth,
nga.
kinuha pa
So
nila.
in terms of
Kinuha pa nila
kaya
yan,
nga,
ha?
Doc.
Kinuha pa nila.
Kaya nga. So in terms of
Ginamit nila sa iba. Dapat sa health natin yan. So, ano nang mangyari? Maraming hospital hindi nabayaran, maraming doktor hindi nabayaran, maraming pasyente na hindi binibigyan ng benefits because walang pera kasi kinuha ng politiko. Kasi gagawin daw nila dito sa mga infrastructures. They have other budgets for that. The budget for it is already paid by the people, the workers itself.
yeah.
Ngayon, bakit pakialaman nila yan? Hindi maganda.
Yeah.
So, ang mangyari, ganito yun eh.
So kaya nga, Doc, since
How
may
will you
mga,
know?
I mean, sad to say,
Paano
may
mo
mga ganyan
malaman?
sitwasyon tayo. Ano ang triggers para makingatan ng
First
colon
thing,
aside from being constipated?
first thing, we should know that 40 years old sa babae, 50 years old sa
Mhm.
lalaki, dapat magpa-check up na tayo sa colon natin. We have to undergo colonoscopic examination. Ang colonoscopic
Colonoscopy.
examination, yung colonoscopy is simple colonoscopy will range something like 6,000. Yung medyo elaborate na kunti hanggang pupunta ka na sa sigmoid colon and everything, then abot yan mga 18,000. So, once every 10 years, at least, you should have at least one colonoscopic examination. That is the time frame wherein you can detect early on the formation of polyps. If meron ka ng polyps, na nakita niyo na mayroong polyps, that shows that you are already prone to develop a colonic growth or colon cancer. So,
Oh,
ma-prevented ka agad because colon cancer can be prevented if it is, and it is treatable, easily treatable if it is discovered early on.
yeah.
Ngayon,
Correct.
karamihan sa atin kasi takot tayo punta sa doktor dahil mahal,
Yeah.
magpa-colonoscopy tayo, mahal,
Uh-huh.
and baka because of the fear of the unknown, because of ignorance. That is
True.
it. Ayaw natin pumunta. Now, I
Yeah.
advise our friends, our listeners, we need to do it. We need to do it. We have to do
Mm.
it.
Yeah. O kaya nga doc. So, like for example, if you're constipated, that is already a clear indication that there is something wrong with your bowel movement because you
Not
don't
only
poop
that,
regularly. What
not
about
only that,
yeah,
not only yung constipated. If there is a constipation, then alternate with diarrhea, then something's wrong there.
yeah. Okay.
And if you're starting to pass out normally, big poops, form poops, and then suddenly you started to pass out small ones like yung sa kambing or
Yung sa
kaya,
kambing.
oh, then
Ano ibig
you have
sabihin
to
ng
think.
doc?
You have to think something is blocking the road.
Hirap lumabas.
Yes, something is blocking the road. So, get more history. Tanungin, mahilig ka bang kumain ng mga gulay? Ayaw ko. Hindi ako kumakain ng gulay. Then think, another one, are you taking something like a cleanse? Something that detoxifies you. Pag sinabi, wala naman akong ginagawa doon, wala naman akong kinakain ng ganun. Minsan, inom ako ng psyllium, o psyllium husk, o pagkatapos ng kain ng psyllium husk, wala din. Kunti lang, malabas, kunti. Is it like that before? He said, hindi, maganda nung araw. Some years back, maganda. Lalabas at lalabas yun. Pero naramdaman ko ngayon lang, not so long ago, pakunti-kunti lahat. Marami naman akong kinakain. Kaya bloated ang katawan ko eh. Yung tiyan ko bloated. Then
Mm.
I would tell them, go see this doctor and
Yeah.
go to a gastroenterologist and have a colonoscopy examination.
Yeah. Kaso mahal pala doc yung colonoscopy.
Well, you have to
Anyway,
do it.
yeah. All right. Sige. So let's do the basics. So I think this goes to say that a regular detoxification by just drinking cleanse, right, is good
Yes.
enough. So at least for us to regulate our bowel movement and to release the bacteria and to clean our blood sugar, to release all the cholesterol, yung mga
Mhm.
benefits pa ng ating 8-in-1 na cleanse. Yeah.
Actually, why is it that I always promote cleanse? Because ang cleanse natin is a combination of 8 items. Meron tayong
Yes.
psyllium husk, guar gum, um, um,
Pectin, apple
pectin,
pectin,
apple pectin, chlorophyll, meron pa
chlorophyll.
oligosaccharides, and
Yeah.
meron pa tayong fibers, vegetable fibers.
Vegetable
Marami,
fibers.
marami. There are 8 elements. Whereas,
So good.
yung isyak herb, karamihan doon is only guar gum and apple pectin.
Yeah.
Kaya makita mo, matigas yun. Kasi meron isang company
Oo.
na nagbebenta ng isyak herb na
Mhm.
yung ikuan mo, yung mix it like that, tapos inumin ka agad. Tapos pag inom mo, maya-maya, lalabas at lalabas, pero matigas. Matigas na bubunutin mo pa sa puwet mo, palabas.
Mm.
Tapos matakot ka kasi ang itsura, itim, at saka mukhang bituka mo.
Oo nga po. Yeah. Oh, um, Doc, I just wanted to give a heads up to all our viewers from Singapore. Marami pong nanonood po sa atin from Singapore. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat sa Singapore. Good evening, Ana Bravo Canaveral.
Taas.
I recognized her. Doc, may phone-in question lang ako dito. Ano po ba ang mga good source of probiotic?
Ang good source of probiotic, well, bilhin mo na lang sa kuan. Bilhin mo na lang sa butika. Good source ng probiotic because you cannot produce probiotic here. Nandoon yun sa kuan sa milk actually. Probiotics are incorporated na sa milk yan.
Nasa
It
milk.
is a product of the fermentation of bacteria with the
Mhm.
milk proteins that will cause probiotics to come out. Kagaya ng lactobacillus, andun yun. Andun sa, pero sa kuan, galing din sa bituka ng kuan, ng hayop. Yung pinispis nila, that is containing probiotics. Pero kailangan ihalo mo yon sa mga kuan, yung protein para maka-act sila doon. Protein just like in milk. So maka-act sila doon, then they will produce and reproduce more of these probiotics. So kung gusto mo, bibili ka lang ng Ersipura o kaya yung mga probiotic tablets, siguruhin mo lang na it is no less than 50 billion probiotics inside that tablet.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Librando. Okay, I'm going to the next question. Um, Madalas akong sinisikmura, Doc. Ito po ba ay isang sign na may sakit ako sa aking bituka? This is from John Michael Pamintuan, 38 years old, from Tondo, Manila.
Well, yung sinisikmura kasi, um,
I was also like that
it's
before.
something like this.
Mhm.
Kuwan kasi yun eh. Sometimes it's more of psychology. If you are, if you receive something, a news that is not good, or you are expecting something, you become excited, then it will increase your cortisol level in your stomach, in your gastric area. Kaya nag-increase kagad ng acid production. Now with the acid production plus the
Oh.
cortisol level, masakit na dito. Kaya one thing lang is be sure that you have a more balanced emotion. Kasi karamihan
Oh.
sa mga sinisikmura, yung mga emotionally depressed. Nagkaroon ng yung mga emotional depression. So, madali silang magka-sikmura. So, ang simple na gamot is just get warm water and then put a pinch of salt and then drink it. And
Oh.
feel the warmth of the
Water.
water inside your stomach,
Mhm.
and then the action of the sodium chloride that
Mhm.
will make with the hydrochloric acid. So
Mhm.
man-naturalize niya ang acid doon sa tiyan. But not too much, not more than one pinch. Kasi kung more than one pinch, maalat na yon. Hindi na, it will retain water from the kidneys. So magkaroon
Mhm.
ng pamamaga ng kidney mo. Just a
Mhm.
small bit, just a pinch of salt. Tapos you just mix it with half a glass of warm water. That's it.
I see. Okay. Wow, hindi ko alam na yung mga acid pala na yan, yung mga gastric pala na yan is related to the emotion that we should,
Yes, and
manage.
it can also lead to, it could be one of the reasons you may have some gastritis, inflammation of your
Yeah.
walls of your stomach. You have
Mhm.
gastritis. So, kailangan pupunta ka na sa doktor. Huwag kang masyadong palaging inom lang ng antacid because antacid contains aluminum. And you know, aluminum in very high dose in our system can lead to the formation of Alzheimer's disease.
Kasama ba dyan, Doc, ang Gaviscon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Scary lang. Okay, Doc, question number 8, Doc. Ay, sorry, question number 7. Dr. Librando, ano po ba ang colon cancer? Paano po ba ito nakukuha? This is from Ma'am Carmen de Guzman, 72 years old, from Bulacan.
Actually,
Good question.
yeah, cancer per se, uh, it is actually an abnormal growth of cells. You know, ang cell natin, we have an expiry date. Ha? May expiry date yun. Kagaya nitong ang mga cells natin sa oral cavity at saka sa bituka natin is only 1 day. So they will have to you have to change it every day. Every day. Malakas ang exchange doon, exchange rate. Regeneration and death. We call it apoptosis. Ang cells natin sa mga sa balat natin, saka sa muscles natin, usually from 4 days to 7 days, mag-change na yon buo. Kaya we need to change, and that's why we need to eat. And if you don't eat, you cannot regenerate. And if you cannot regenerate, your body will take all the nutrients from the liver. Kaya mamayat. Kaya yung mga tao na napunta sa preso, kagaya yung sa concentration camps, namamayat sila. They become so thin because the body has to get those body nutrients from the liver itself and then feed it to the brain and to the muscles so that you can move. Kung wala ka nang makuha din, yung muscles mo palit na rin. Sarcopenia. You will lose activity, mahihina ka na. So mangyari doon is you need to eat really. And that is why kung hindi ka na nag-change, kung nagkaroon ng switching off of the apoptotic character of the cell, ang cell na yon, they will continue to grow and become a giant cell. And once it becomes a giant cell, it will need nutrition. So where will it get the nutrition? Dapat mamatay na siya. Lumaki na siya. Lumubo na siya. Kaya, they will produce more blood vessels towards the sides. Magnakaw na siya ng mga nutrition sa katabing cells niya sa neighborhood. So mga kapitbahay niya mga cells, kinakain niya yan ang mga nutrition. Kaya nagagawin very big or yung giant cells. And that is how cancers are formed. Now, in colon cancer, as I said, the colon needs, yung muscles doon, muscles ng colon, there are muscles in the colon, right? So the muscles, they will change cells every 8 days. Whereas yung sa the surface of the walls of the colon need to change every day. Every day yun, change yan. Nakasama yun sa dumi natin.
Okay.
Nakasama yan. No? So, kita mo kung nakagat mo yung dila mo, kaya nawala ng kuan, nag-heal. Because it heals quickly. Right? Pero ito dito, sa balat natin, it will take 7 days to heal. 3 days, nag-umpisa ng complete healing. 7 days, kompleto na. So that is it. So it needs, we need the benefit of cleansing so that we need to have this colon body, the colon cells to help them regenerate again quickly. Without the cleansing, then nabara ang pagkuha nila, instead of dying off, ang mangyari is tutubo siya, palaki siya, magiging giant cell. Hanggang sa rectum yan. Ha? So,
and the giant cell that you are talking
colon cancer na yan.
about is already the tumor cell. Cancer. Tama po ba?
Yes.
Yeah, the cancerous cell.
So it can even spread to other parts of the gastrointestinal tract, even in the organs in the abdomen, like the liver, the spleen, the kidneys. It can spread.
So yan na yung tinatawag na nag-metastasize.
Yes.
Kasi kumalat na. Dumami na. Okay. So preventive pa rin. So if I get you right, Doc, so doon po papasok yung cell regeneration, yung sinasabi mo na apoptosis is the process kung gaano kabilis pala yung mamatay
mag-change.
mag-change at saka mag-worsen.
Yeah. Yes. If in the absence of apoptosis, then the cell will
Okay.
become a
So,
tumor cell, a giant cell.
but if you are doing a regular detoxification and
You
you
are
are
helping.
eating the right supplement,
Yes, you are helping
then
your
you
body
can be prevented. So kumbaga
regenerate.
hindi siya magi-spread, hindi siya dadami,
Mhm.
mape-prevent. Kasi
Yes,
ang crypto natin is a powerful blocker ng tumor cells. Tama
yes.
ba, Doc?
Yeah, ako nga, minsan kung hindi na ako hindi naman ako palaging minom ng cleanse because I have done all the therapeutic cleansing noon. So I just
Uh-huh.
keep on relying on the cryptomonadalis tablet. Ay,
All
naku, ang
right.
ganda yan. Pag inom ko ng cryptomonadalis tablet, para akong nag-inom ng cleanse din. Ang pupo ko, very soft and lalabas at lalabas lang. No effort. No effort.
So
Pagka
inaayos
umaga,
talaga, no, Doc? Ang
oh,
galing.
pagka umaga, if you take it now, you count from 10, 8 to 10 hours, it will come out.
Yeah. So everything gets regulated and prevented talaga. So
Yeah.
yun ang maganda pag kargado ka talaga ng tamang supplements because protektado tayo no? No, Doc?
Yes, yes. That's it.
Okay. Okay, I'm proceeding to the next question, Doc. Ano po ba ang irritable bowel syndrome sa ating colon? This is from Miss Labing Isa, 41 years old from Baisa, Quezon City. Irritable bowel syndrome sa
Well,
ating colon. What is
irritable
this?
irritable bowel syndrome, it is called plainly nervous stomach. Kuwan din yan, emotionally driven. Huh? Emotionally
Emotional
driven.
driven. All right.
So it is a common but very uncomfortable gastrointestinal disease that affects the intestines. Lalo na kung during your younger years, maybe you you encountered a very serious intestinal infection. So nagkakaroon na siya ng panghihina doon. It becomes um, very attentive now to its own health. Kaya konting emotions, konting increase ng secretions like mucus or water, then magkaroon siya ng it will gather all the water in the lymphatic system and then flush out the toxins immediately, flush out. Kaya because of emotional driven pains or discomfort, then the
Okay.
body will also react by producing more water inside that area in the intestines so that lalabas at lalabas. Kaya magkaroon ka ng irritable bowel syndrome. Bakit irritable? Kunting narinig ka lang ng exciting news, either happy or bad, then nagkaroon ka ng discomfort. Punta ka agad sa sa toilet. O meron kang you see something, you smell something that is not desirable for you, ayun, magkaroon ka ng reaction dito. It's called nervous stomach. You will experience
Nervous.
some bloating, cramps, frequent diarrhea, or even constipation, or both. Okay?
Mhm.
But it cannot cause serious damage to the intestines or even it cannot increase the risk of colon cancer. No worry about that one. Okay? Now, the medications for that includes a multi-therapeutic techniques. So, behavioral therapy, altered gut bacteria, so kailangan iminom ka ng mataas na probiotics,
Mhm.
and then you try to avoid food that is not good for you, so you have to make a food diary. Ito, hindi maganda itong itlog. Ito, hindi maganda sa akin itong matamis na ito. Ito, hindi maganda itong prutas na ito. So you keep that
Okay.
one. And also in women, minsan during your menstrual period, you will have irritable bowel syndrome. It's because of emotions, So also, people who have undergone a serious traumatic disorders. We call it PTSD. Yung mga sundalo, nagkaroon yan ng mga irritable bowel syndrome. O yung mga businessmen na they are so beholden into their business, and then nagkaroon sila ng irritable bowel syndrome. Every time na magkaroon sila ng mga hindi magandang balita, yan, pumupunta kagad sa toilet. O yung minsan, pagsubo lang, pagkasubo mo lang, after nanguya mo yan, yan, lalabas, takbo sa toilet. And even myself, I have this
So,
kind
ibig sabihin, Doc, stress-related.
Yes, it is stress-related.
Am I right to say that this irritable bowel syndrome is stress-related?
It is, it is. So, ang gagawin natin doon is, as I said, multi-therapeutic technique. So, we have to do blood test, stool examination if there is no bacteria involved or viruses involved, or you can do colonoscopy.
Oo
Okay?
nga. Okay, Doc. Doc, i-clarify ko yan. So, ibig sabihin, kung medyo costly ang colonoscopy, pwede rin palang stool examination.
Oh yes, of course, ang colonoscopy, medyo mahal. Pero ang advantage doon is
Yeah.
makikita mo talaga kung anong hitsura doon sa loob.
For example, kung kunyari tayo, lagi tayo nagki-cleanse. But because we just wanted to make sure that we're on the right track, that we are okay. So, an
For example,
alternate test is a stool examination.
yes, because in stool examination, the doctor who can read it one, the laboratory technician who do it properly, he can
Oo
reveal so many
nga.
things. It can reveal so many things. Even kunting bleeding lang, kunting bleeding. Or we call it
Yeah.
occult blood, malalaman natin.
Oo. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm learning and I'm being reminded. Thank you, Dr. Librando. Okay, I'll go to question number 9. This is from Michelle San Pedro, 53 years old from Bagong Silang. Dr. Librando, ako po ay healthy living person nung kabataan. And ngayon, user na ako ng cleanse. Ako po ba ay free na sa colon health issue?
Well, if you are doing cleansing
Regularly?
regularly, then I would say yes, you are free from any colon health issues. But if you
Mhm.
stop it, like for example, you've been to a big fiesta and then you eat a lot and then you
Mhm.
forgot, you drink, and then you eat again the next day, you drink
Mhm.
again, and then you go again, you forget again, and you just, oh, maganda naman, okay na ako, kampante na ako kasi malinis ako. I did my cleansing last week or 2 weeks ago. It's okay with me. Then
Yeah.
maybe you might be safe. Maybe lang. Kasi hindi
Mhm.
natin, wala nakakita kung ano sa loob. But
Mhm.
kung gusto mo talagang be sure na you're right, you're safe, totally safe. Number one, colonoscopy if you're already old, like
All
50
right.
years old or 40 years old.
Mhm.
Colonoscopy na yan. Then, do a stool examination. At least it can give a very good picture of what's happening inside.
Okay.
But do regular cleansing. Huwag kang kampante.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wow, ang dami nating viewers from Singapore, Dr. Librando.
Oh,
Ang dami
tagal
nating
mo.
viewers from Singapore.
Yan,
Magandang gabi naman sa mga viewers namin from
marami tayong
Singapore. Good
kaibigan
evening,
doon.
Habibi. Sorry?
Marami tayong kaibigan doon.
Oo nga, oo nga. Yeah. Good evening, Sir Don. Sir Don Makapinlak.
Si Don pala ito. Hello, Don.
Oo. Sabi ni Sir Don, see you soon, Dr. Librando.
Yes. Si Don Raymac. Bago kasi itong pangalan eh. Raymac.
Oo nga, nakaka-excite. It's so masaya ha. Okay. Thank you for that answer, Dr. Librando. Ito naman po yung susunod na question. High blood siya. Makaka-apekto ba to sa kanyang colon? This is from Ma'am Nita Gekalaw, 73 years old from Valenzuela.
As I
High blood.
said, yes, as I've said before, if you cleanse your colon properly, you are going to promote proper absorption of nutrients and fibers from the foods that you ate. And also, you will absorb only all the saturated fats and
Mm-hmm.
amino acids
All
and
right.
all the excess carbohydrates. So magagamit mo yan. Then this will give you a feeling of fullness so that you will have to stop eating excess food. Kasi nalinis na yun. So nalinis na ang electrical circuit sa bituka mo. So nagkakaroon ng switch on and off na sa satiety center sa brain. Okay? Pag ganon, maramdaman mo na oh, maganda ng pakiramdam ko, busog na ako. Pero kung hindi pa, marumi pa yung bituka mo, wala na, barado na ang switch doon, hindi na maka-on, hindi na maka-off, na-neutralize siya. Palagi na ganun. Kaya wala kang feeling of fullness. You keep on eating and eating and eating until you die.
I see.
So, yun ang one doon. We need to cleanse our body para healthy tayo.
Yeah.
Of course, if you eat so much, then what will follow? You will have hypercholesterol. If you have hypercholesterol, you will have hypertension. Kaya, mapikto ang blood pressure mo. Right?
Yeah.
Pero pag kukunti lang, there is a study in a Japanese island, Hokkaido, something like that, sa Japan, that they are according to their yung hindi legend yun. This is really an actual study because nakita doon, ang nagpunta doon isang doktor, walang malaking tiyan. Ang mga tao, mostly 80, 90, 100.
Mm-hmm.
At they're all healthy. So they ask, why?
Mm-hmm.
Kasi siya lang nagpunta doon, siya lang malaki ang tiyan. Sabi ng isang native doon, we were asked by our government to cooperate before the Second World War start. So we do exercise early in the morning for 1 hour. We wake up around 5 o'clock, do exercise by 6:30. We already finished with our exercise. That's Tai Chi. Then they're asked to prepare food by 7 o'clock. They were told to put all their food that they wanted to eat for the morning in one plate. And then, so they put everything there and then the government says, you cut it into half. And that is the amount you're going to eat every day. Every time you eat, you cut into half what you will not have that big belly. You will not have hypertension. You will have a healthy body. Wala ka, iwas sakit.
Mm-mm. Yes, iwas sakit. Yan, grabe talaga. So, this goes to say na talagang paulit-ulit po naming sasabihin yan that 90% of all immune diseases come from an unhealthy colon.
Yes.
So, all these health issues, health challenges, all boils down to a healthy colon. So, dapat po talaga, unhealthy colon I mean. So, dapat po talaga, kung gaano tayo ka-regular kumain, dapat po, ganun din po tayo ka-regular maglinis ng ating colon. Hindi ba, Dr.
Dapat
Librando?
magpopo tayo every day.
Yes. Yan yung lagi kong sinasabi sa mga senior citizens kasi Doc, dito po sa Manila, pakarami na po naming mga health mission at mga linis colon campaign na pinupuntahan at napakarami na naming mga nami-meet na mga senior citizens. So paulit-ulit naming sinasabi diyan that they really have to take seriously how bad constipation can do to our health. Yeah.
Yes. It's true.
Okay. So I think we just have to keep on elaborating how important colon cleansing is. So, sige po, pagbigyan natin itong number 11 question from Dory Gonzalez of Quezon City. What are the benefits of colon cleansing, Dr. Librando?
Well, benefits of colon cleansing is multiplied by 8. We have in the colon cleanse that we have there, we have psyllium husk, guar gum, oil palm fibers, vegetable fibers, apple fiber pectin, fructose oligosaccharides, chlorophyll, and citric acid. And all this will promote different actions and activities in our system. It can even increase the vitamin K
Yes.
in our body through the chlorophyll, right? And then production of vitamin C also from the chlorophyll and also from the
Nawala
citric
si Doc,
acid.
hindi ko marinig.
Okay. Oh, hindi mo narinig? Nawala na? Okay. So, and not only that, it promotes a very good
Naririnig ba
laxative
si Doc?
effect.
Okay. So dito nawala sa akin.
Okay. It promotes a very good laxative effect. Maganda yun. So, that is the good assets, the good attributes of our cleanse. It promotes a very good laxative effect. Hindi ka mahirapan pagpupo. You just
Yeah.
you just deliver it out and then that's it.
And all natural.
Yeah, it's so natural. Very,
Yeah.
very natural.
You're so natural. Okay. Thank you, Doc. Okay, the next question is what is colonoscopy? This is from Ma'am Loida Carion, 59 years old from Pampanga. Paliwanag nga natin,
That
Doc,
is,
itong
yeah.
colonoscopy. Thank you, Dr. Librando.
Colonoscopy is a procedure wherein you may be sedated or you may not need any sedation at all. Kung kailangan mong sedation, ibig sabihin, the doctor, you were asking for something higher. You have to go to the sigmoid and up to the uh, uh, low descending colon. But for the simple one, the basic lang, that is, you go to the rectum and the anus, then you will see immediately that's costing you less, and they will insert a flexible tube. Before, they use a very hard steel, but now they are using this flexible plastic tube with a camera inside. And then you can see for yourself what is inside your colon in the monitor. I-explain sa iyo ng doktor na ito, ito mo, kita mo, mayroon kayong mga polyps, o kayon, malinis ito, malinis yan, wala kang polyps. But if you go up higher, there is what they call an S-type curvature. They call it sigmoid colon. Kailangan ka ng may sedation. Kasi maramdaman mo Maramdaman mo. Minsan, ma-interpret mo na masakit. And then if you go higher to the descending colon, that is where you really need the sedation. But then you can see the whole picture of your lower intestines. Okay? Makita mo doon kung meron ka ng colitis, inflammatory bowel disease, diverticulosis, ayun na. Makikita mo yun. Diverticulosis. Ano yung diverticulosis? Yan. Those are inflammation of your intestines involving the muscular part of the intestines na lumulobo. Minsan pumuputok, parang appendicitis na ang symptoms, but it's on the left side. So, nahihina because of genetics, because of chemical, because of medications, and all those things. We call it diverticulosis, lalo na sa mga matatanda na. No? Especially yung mga matanda na palaging nag-inom ng mga laxative. Palaging nagpasok ng Dulcolax. Hindi maganda yun.
Yes.
Magka-create ka ng condition called megacolon. Ang ibang megacolon is, ang colon mo, hindi na siya gagana. Wala na siyang peristaltic movement kasi you are destroying the nervous innervation of the colon because of the accumulation and non-removal of that accumulated medicine in your system. So,
Wow.
hindi maganda yun. Kaya, kung gusto mong normal, colon cleanse. Kung wala kang colon cleanse kagad, well, kain ka lang ng maraming papaya. Pero it doesn't have much. Mas maganda ang colon cleanse.
Okay, Doc. Hindi pala talaga maganda ang Dulcolax, no? So,
Hindi.
may very bad na
Only
side
good
effect.
for occasional use. Occasional use lang. Pero kung matanda, huwag mong bigyan. Do not encourage Dulcolax sa mga matanda. Because instead of helping them, you are killing them softly.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think talagang tama lang talaga, Doc, na ang Noble Life ipagpatuloy ang Linis Colon, Iwas Sakit campaign because for a very simple reason of a linis colon and how good it can do, sa mga tao para maiwasan ang sakit, talagang dapat naman pala talaga magpatuloy talaga tayo na mag-educate ng mga tao
Of course.
sa 3 simple steps na yan. So, and that leads me to this question. Sabi nga dito, Doc, nasa first step nyo sa Noble Life ang 3 simple steps sa health issue, ang pag-detox. Bakit? Gaano ka-importante ba ang 3 simple steps na yan? This is from Mrs. Hernandez from Quezon City. Yun po bang 3 simple steps? Number 1, detoxify. Number
Yes.
2, balance and nourish with crypto. The nourishment is for the severe cases. The number 3 is, use our PPARs. Can we elaborate on this, Dr. Librando?
Okay, first it is detoxification. As I said some time ago, I already told our audience that kung bibigyan ka ng magandang bahay, dapat maganda sa labas, maganda sa loob.
True.
Pero paano yung kung sa loob, marumi? Sa labas lang, maganda. So pagpasok mo, naiilang ka na. You don't like to enter. You don't like to enjoy the interior of the house that's given to you. So you need to go hire people to clean the area, the inside of the house. And that is, you are getting the help of cleanse. So, bigyan mo ng cleanse para ma-enjoy mo yung lahat. Pag malinis na ang bahay, ang mangyari, you can go inside and enjoy the comfort of your new house. Beautiful house. And then how are you going to balance it? Then you have to use, lagyan mo ng mga bling-bling, magandang kortina, magandang mga frames, magandang mga furnitures, and those are your crypto. Those are the what we call the supplements, because crypto contains a complete line of amino acids, trace minerals, and vitamins, and fibers.
Grabe.
And then on the third step naman, kung ikaw, binigyan ka nandoon, binigyan ka sa mga anak mo ng magandang bahay, kasi matanda ka na rin, so you need something to help you regenerate your body quick and fast. Para hindi ka matamlay, hindi ka maging anemic, hindi ka masyadong mahina, kasi gusto mo malakas ang regeneration ng katawan mo, inom ka
ng PPARs.
Important ang pagdi-detox sa 3 ways to health.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Doc. Okay, I missed one question here. Dr. Librando, ano po ba ang karaniwang sakit na nakukuha kung hindi napapangalagaan ang ating colon? This is from Luz San Luis, 44 years old, from Balanga, Bataan.
I think I have mentioned some of that already. Allergy, anemia, colitis or inflammation of the colon, polyps, colon polyps, colorectal cancer, psoriasis, asthma. Marami pa mga degenerative diseases. Even gouty arthritis will be developing because you will be promoting accumulation of uric acid into your joints because it's not being removed by the kidney kasi nahihina din ang kidney, nanghihina ang sirkulasyon kasi hindi siya nalinis ang mga blood vessels. So, hindi nalinis ang blood vessels because hindi nakapasok ang magandang mga nutrients galing sa colon. Marumi kasi ang colon. Yun. Kung malinis ang colon, nakapasok ang mga proper nutrients, pupunta sa sirkulasyon natin, alis at ilalabas nila ang mga dumi sa katawan natin through the kidney. And then we will have a good urination, we will have a good poop, bowel movement. Wala nang sakit. Or maiwasan natin ang sakit. It can reduce all the incidence of sickness related to elderlies.
Yes, tama po yan, Mrs. What do you call this? Ma'am Luz San Luis from Balanga, Bataan. Yeah, kagaya nga po ng paulit-ulit naming sinasabi sa aming health awareness, mga talk, 90% po talaga ng mga sakit, mga immune diseases, galing po talaga sa unhealthy colon. So napaka-importante po talaga mag-detox. Um, Doc, I'm proceeding to the last question before we introduce our guest to extend an invitation to all our viewers. So once again, pinabati ko bago ko ibigay yung last question. Gusto ko pong pasalamatan lahat ng mga viewers natin all over the Philippines. Sa Singapore, binabati ko rin po lahat ng mga nanonood po sa atin. First time na nag-watch sa atin from Bustos, Bulacan. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. We will be there on on our first time health mission in Bustos, Bulacan. So we are all looking forward to that. Ang ating pong doktor ngayon ay import all the way from Cebu, and we're gonna see him this coming Saturday at our celebration of life. So excited po kaming makita ka ulit, Dr. Librando, including myself, of course. So mamaya po, ipapasok na po natin ang ating espesyal na bisita ngayong gabi sa ating chat with our doctor. But before that, let me give you the last question, Dr. Librando. Nangyari na po sa akin na mag-fart sa aking vagina, ngunit hindi naman po ito madalas. Ito po ba ay normal lang sa mga babae? From Ma'am Esguera, 38 years old, from North Caloocan.
Nakakatawa yun, ha? But anyway, we have to answer it in the perspective of
Yeah, doktor ka naman eh. Ako, I was not
in the
shy to read
academic,
it
in the
because-
academic, ha? In the
Yeah.
medical academic part. You know, ang vagina is a canal, is a dead-end canal, right?
Oh, no.
So is a dead-end canal, it will terminate into the cervix, and then dead-end na siya doon sa uterus. Walang lusutan. So, siyempre, being a tube, then there might be times that you will be magkaroon ng trapping of air.
Mhm.
Dito sa bahagi ng babae, na-trap ang air na yan. Tapos kung ma-press mo yung puson, lalabas din kagad. Right?
Mhm.
So, because anatomically, there is no way for the vaginal canal to have any exit except through the introitus, yung sa labas na. Tawag natin introitus na yan. So, kung may na kaligtaan na, siyempre, mangyayari yun, karamihan mangyayari yun sa mga elderly na, o sa medyo may edad na rin. I don't think I've got those complaints from young women, because lalo na kung medyo wala pang experience, so parang it's very very close, no? Pero pag nagkaroon na siya ng experience, medyo maluwang-luwang na, siyempre there is a time that may papasok din na hangin doon, then it becomes trapped inside. But you'll never know it unless you are maybe not doing anything, you just in your bed, and then pagtaob mo, when you are lying on your belly, poop, it will just come out. So, kasi na-press ang puson mo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Pero
it's not
kung normally wala, it's not very normal, but there's nothing wrong with that. There's no harm in it, no.
Yeah, so nothing serious about it.
No. It's not
Yeah.
related even to cleanse.
Okay. Okay, Doc, batiin ko lang din, magpapasalamat lang din ako doon sa mga viewers natin, yung mga regular viewers natin, si Pastora Nida, na lagi pong nanonood sa atin. We'd also like to thank our viewers all the way from Valley View in Antipolo, Miss Jelly Arroyo. So maraming salamat for always sharing the posts from our Noble Life International Facebook page. Maraming salamat po sa sharing na ginagawa niya, because we wanted to reach to as many. So paulit-ulit po kaming nagbibigay sa inyo ng iba-ibang topics para maitawid po ang napaka-importanting impormasyon when it comes to our health. Doc, bago po natin ipasok ang ating guest to invite for our celebration of life event this Saturday, Doc, pahingi po ng message niyo po sa lahat ng mga viewers natin at sa lahat ng mga magre-replay ng ating chat with our doctor. Isang bagsak po, Doc, why is it important to do a detoxification or a linis colon with our truly amazing cleanse.
Why is it important? There's
Yeah.
nothing like that in the market.
Bakit napaka-importante na mag-cleanse tayo regularly? Yun lang po, itawid lang po natin uli yan.
Yes. Yun lang kasi there's nothing comparable to that. Huh? What we have other products, but it's not the same as cleanse. Because ang cleanse natin, colon cleanse natin is composed of 8 items. Kompleto
Yes.
na yan. Huh?
Mhm.
Then, kailangan natin talaga na maglinis tayo because of our food that we have been eating every day. And that is the one that is causing so many degenerative diseases ngayon. It's because our colon is dirty. The health of the person is reflected on how they clean their intestines, the colon. So, kung marami kang kinain na gulay, marami kang dumi the following day, then good enough. You have already cleansed yourself. But if you find it hard to do that, eating gulay so much, you hate vegetables so much, take colon cleanse and you'll be taken care of properly. And that's the only way you do it
Okay.
now.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Librando. Ipasok na po natin ang ating surprise guest ngayong gabi,
Okay.
no other than.
Welcome.
Ipasok na natin, Mark. Let's call in, ladies and gentlemen, sa ating po mga
Oh.
viewers, let's all welcome our President and CEO, Miss Lila Bailon Makapinla.
Hello, Ma'am
Ma'am,
Lila.
roll it.
How are you?
Evening, Doc. Ang ganda-ganda naman ang ating pagkikita. Nasa tayo, via Zoom tayo, and FB Live tayo ngayon. So, good evening to everyone. And, sige, batiin na rin natin yung mga ating kababayan. Nakita ko dyan kanina si Tita Vilma and Kuya Tony from Frankfurt. They are coming, Doc. And Baba Aisha, they are also coming from Dubai. Pastor Don is already here. And of course, si Jaime from Milan, nandito na rin. Yung ating mga taga-Singapore, darating din. So, and of course, from Cebu, looking forward, Doc. Makikita ko kayo ni Doktora again. And si Albert Barniego coming also from Jensen. So, and good news, Doc. Did you believe kasi I personally invite Mrs. Wang, okay, the wife of our late founder, Professor Wang is coming together with Jack. So, October 25, we will have our welcome party with sa ating mga guests na galing sa iba-ibang bansa po. So, exciting and excited na rin ako para akong kinakasal na parang look forward na ako in 5 days time. Countdown na rin ako. Of course, my love Dawn is coming also together with my 2 daughters. Ang ganda-ganda, Doc. So, 18th year, parang tayo mag-debut. So, parang Doc, nanginginig ako na parang mag-debut tayo. So, it's a celebration of life and at the same time, gathering ng mga 2006 up to 2000 to date. Yun yung mga makikilala natin, Doc. Ang saya-saya talaga. So, wag po kayo makakalimot kasi sa totoo lang ang dami nating mga giveaways din sa ating mga awardees. Believe it or not, Doc, akala namin 50 awardees lang tayo kasi nililimit natin. But I think, dumami sila. Almost less than 100 ang mga awardees natin. Yung mga 5 years, 10 years, and 15 years. So, 18 and to infinity. Parang immortal na tayo nito, Doc, dahil sa ating mula dahil sa PayPal.
Yes.
Ayun. So, I agree with Doc. Kasi sa totoo lang, without cleanse for me, I don't know what will happen kasi I'm constipated from young. And ang dami ko nang na-take talaga. The reason I stay with the product for 18th year naman, not only for the business, but actually it's a big mission for Noble Life International to spread out how important yung ating colon cleansing. Di po ba, Doc? So, lalo na si Doc Librando. So, Doc Librando is in New Frontier this coming October 26. Kailangan magpa-picture na kayo kay Doc Librando sa lahat ng mga guests natin. And
Yes.
interview si Doc Librando dahil being a surgeon, doon ako natuto sa kanya. Sabi nga niya, bago siya mag-opera, surgeon kasi si Doc Librando, kailangan maglinis muna. Dahil kung hindi ka umoperahan, hindi, loko lang. So, with that, thank you, Doc. See you. And
Thank you.
Miss Nancy, for hosting this,
Thank
chat
you.
with our doctor. Kami nating mga viewers, Doc, and from worldwide, yan, kita ko sila. And Juliet, magkita-kita tayo. Dito, ang dami, may mga, guest din pala tayo sa Singapore, Doc, na darating. Beside from my
Okay.
husband. Okay, so almost 1.5 months na ako dito sa Pilipinas. That's how I love Philippines. Okay, maraming salamat. Good evening, good night. See you, Dr. Librando, and don't miss ang ating 18th year anniversary. This
Okay.
October 26 at 3 p.m. po.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless everyone.
Yes.
See you po.
Thank you, Madam President. Thank you, Madam President. So once again, maraming salamat. Thank you also, Dr. Librando. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng viewers po namin tonight. Thank you very much, Bustos Bulacan. Maraming salamat, Gina Arroyo, for always supporting Noble Life. Maraming salamat sa aming Noble Life family for continuously sharing our chat with our doctor. Let's always aim for more and more viewers para marami po tayong maitawid na health awareness sa mas nakararami. So once again, iniimbitahan po namin kayong lahat this coming Saturday at the New Frontier Theater, a celebration of life, of real stories of saving lives. 18 years na po ang Noble Life, 18 years to infinity. Magkita-kita po tayo with Miss Culi Desma and with Mr. Renz Fernando to grace our celebration of life event. Maraming salamat po muli sa inyong lahat at magandang gabi. Thank you po and good night. Thank you, Madam.
Bye.
Kahangahangang katangian ng isang mahusay na karunungan ay ang paggamit ng pinakanatural sa mabisang produkto matatagpuan. Positibo sa lahat ng bagay, sa physical, emotional at spiritual. Kasaganahan sa buhay ang hangat dinuman. Ang kalusugan ay kayamanan. May kayamanan sa kalusugan. Pagkakataon, tulungan ang bawat isa, na ang bawat pamilya maiwasan ang karamdaman. Isang bagong henerasyon, harapin ang hamon ng buhay. May pag-ibig, tunay na kapayapaan, tagumpay at pagkakaisa sa lipunan.